What's up, everybody? Hey. Welcome. My friends, welcome. Everybody, welcome. We're going to have some fun tonight. That's right. That's right. We're going to have fun tonight. Hello, my friends. Hello, everybody in the chat. Everyone's starting to come in now. There you go. Was it your idea, my friend? Was it your idea? So again, this is another commission by my friend Coy asked me to draw this today, so I thought that would be fun. So welcome, my friends. We have some people from Twitch also here. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Spider Dance in that's a bit in what's called in Twitch. There you go. So let's see here. What's up, everyone in the chat? Hello, good to see you all. Sayed, first time watching live. Hooray! There you go. Good to see you all. So, Nerdy Artist said Voltron was my favorite growing up. Right, me too. I love Voltron growing up. So today we are drawing vehicle Voltron. Now I've drawn Voltron many times, many a times. I've done it twice on my channel. Okay, so I did Voltron once for the Cyber CityCon promotion, and then I drew it again. I did a most detailed drawing of Voltron as well. So those are two of my favorite videos. So yeah, it would be a lot of fun to draw this. And just saying hi to everybody. It's been fun. We've been going live pretty much almost every day this week, and it's been good time for everybody. Good time for everybody. Looks like a lot of you have been joining me every single night here. My buddy Shay's here. My buddy Buck. See here, Taylor's here. What's up, my friend? There you go. Oh yeah, and Keith's like, it was a school night, so what can you do? Do you need it now? I can print it tomorrow. Okay, so thank you guys for being here. Let's not waste any time here. We're gonna get going on a vehicle Voltron. All right. So hello, my friends. Hello. So I'm just taking a look at the reference. My friend Coy, you sent me all these references here. So I want to make sure. Whoops, I clicked on the right thing. Okay, so I'm just trying to get the references going. How is everybody tonight? Doing okay? It's a Saturday. Time to party. Saturday. There you go. Okay, so I'm just opening up some references here, guys. All right, so don't expect the amount of detail that we do on a most detailed drawing ever. Okay, this is a this commission, so we'll probably be here for a couple hours. I'm thinking two and a half hours or so, and then we'll have some fun doing this tonight. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, sorry. I was just looking at some messages here. Just 1 second here, my friends. 1 second here. So, like always, why don't you guys tell me where you guys are from? If you're watching it for a few times, I have an idea for pretty much a lot of you. But why don't you tell me where you guys are from and what time is it for you? That's always interesting. For me, I'm from Toronto, Canada, getting ready for lockdown. We are locking down at midnight tomorrow night. And it's crazy out there. Everyone's panic buying right now. So you should see the lineups for all the stores. Now, it's a good thing I was preparing for this because they gave us warning. So I picked up all the groceries I needed and everything like midweek last week. So I'm good. We were good for a while. But where are you guys from? Bro. Just 1 second. Just got to send a quick message here. All right, so, oh boy. Let's see here. Just quickly, just taking a look here. Let's see here. Who's here? No more Schmodown. Maybe not tonight, my friend. Jessica's in San Antonio. I miss San Antonio. I miss the Riverwalk, my friend. 8:44 in the afternoon. That's right. You're an hour behind me. That's right. Yep. So let's see. SEO, 11 a.m. in the Philippines. Let's see here. Nerdy Artist in Illinois. 8:44 in Mexico. There you go. What's other Sunday school lesson ideas do you have? Well, you know what? That's a good question. Why don't you guys tell me? I'm filming 2 new ones tomorrow, and but you guys won't see it for a bit. You guys probably won't see it for a few weeks. Okay, so just to let you guys know, because those will be exclusive to Patreon for a few weeks. So, buddies from Colorado, there you go. Let's see here. Well, hopefully, Taylor, you're okay. I've heard situations where I've heard the spouse get the COVID, but then for some reason the partner didn't. So hopefully you'll be fine, my friend. Hopefully. Let's see here. I'm gonna be same time as me. Spider also with Spider again, same as me. There you go. Right on. So, okay. Well, why are we wasting time here, my friends? You know why we're wasting time? I don't have a pencil. Pencil here. Let's see here. Ta-da! Pencil. Okay, let me just brighten up my light just a little bit. I really like this little ring light that I bought here. It's not the most expensive thing in the world. I bought it at Best Buy. It's like a cheap one for your phone, but I find it works really well. There you go. So here's some interesting ideas, like how to capture likenesses, how to clothe some wrinkles. That's always an interesting one. Let's see here. Yep. So 7:46 in Canada, but where in Canada are you, my friend? Where in Canada are you? There you go. There you go. So let's get going here, guys. Let's get going. Let's have some fun. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm just pretty much laying out the thing. Part of me, I'm like, does he want the sword? Should he? I think he should have a sword, right? I think he should have a sword. Now, I always like drawing my robots looking up. Okay. The reason is because, especially when it's something like Voltron, we should be looking up at them, right? Because technically they're like really tall, really high in the sky. So, like, unless we're in an airplane or something, we should be looking up at them, right? So maybe I will have a sword here that goes like that. So you'll be seeing a lot, my friends. You'll be seeing a lot of my favorite, the what's it called, the French curve tonight. Doing much better than the French curve tonight. There you go. Hard to see what you're doing, right? It's hard to see what you're doing. So I'm just sketching it out, my friend. I'm sketching it out. So you got to figure it out, man. If you want to try to copy me, you got to figure it out. Streams are much better than the actual video. So it's a lot of fun for sure. It's definitely a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. I'm having a good time. So feel free to share the video with your friends. Anyone who maybe you think they're old school Voltron fans. Now, maybe some of you don't even know who Voltron is. Are there those of you who don't even know what Voltron is? Now, of course, there is the Netflix series that is out, and I believe they're in their 3rd season, if I'm not mistaken. But this is Vehicle Voltron, so it's not the Lions. Okay, so we are drawing Voltron here. So this won't be a most detailed drawing ever, okay? But this is a commission, my friends. This is a commission. So So let me just quickly go here like this. Maybe I could do something where his legs up a little bit here. So there you go. Is that 8 seasons already? Is there 8 seasons of Voltron on Netflix already? Well, I guess so. There you go. Hello, my friend, Philisadra. Welcome, my friend. Watching on Twitch. There you go. I should draw Adventure Time in a Marvel style. I've actually done that already, my friend. I've done that. So why don't you go? And it's an older one. I did that, I think, a couple years ago. So go check that out. You can find that on my channel right now. So you guys have been noticing I've been doing a lot of commissions lately. I had a slew of them come in, and you know, I always thought I wanted to just take a couple hours every night just to draw with you guys while I work on my regular videos. My box office artist videos. I have I'm working on 1, 2, 3, 4 of them at once right now. I'm working on 4 videos at once, and I'm just putting a lot of time and effort into these ones here. So there you go. By the way, some were asking me about the super chat feature. You know, I'm not gonna beg you guys for money. You know, that's not me. That's not me. But just to let you know, I have it fixed. Okay, because some were asking the other day. So the super chat feature is fixed if you guys wanted to. But again, I'm very, very happy you guys are just here watching along with me. So that's already a lot of support. So I thank you guys for that. All right. So part of me wants the sword now on this arm here. Okay, I'm liking the legs. I'm not sure about the top there. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm sitting in a lotus position. There you go, lotus position, with the legs getting it stretched out. Let's see here. Yeah. So this will be fun. So hopefully you guys will like the next videos I'll be doing. One I'm working on right now, and I want it out tomorrow. But then again, it's like everything always takes longer than you expect it to. But it's a fun one. It is a fun one. It'll be my first time trying to do an impression. I'm going to be doing an impression for this one. So, well, it depends on how. Like, I'm still working on the line art for it, and I'll probably be working on it all day on Patreon tomorrow. So if you're a patron, you get to watch and actually see what I'm working on tomorrow. Okay, but I'm going to be working pretty much all day on it tomorrow. So and then I have one. I was telling you guys about this one video I've been working on for a year. Pretty much for a year. We filmed a lot of it in February, and I never finished it off, but I'm finally going to finish that video off. I think I was telling you guys that. So right now, and my buddy Kevin, you guys know Kevin, Red Curtain Entertainment. He's currently hard at work. Hey, Taylor threw in a super chat, the first super chat ever on this channel. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Threw in the super chat, my friend. Here's for entertaining and motivating while stuck at home. Also, space short chat about possible commission next Zoom. Okay. You got it, my friend. And thank you for this, my friend. Thank you for this, friend. I really appreciate it, bro. You didn't have to. You're already a patron, dude. You didn't have to do that. But I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you. Taylor's the very first super chat. Thank you, my friend. There you go. Hey, my buddy Koi's here. My buddy Koi's here. Hopefully you like this, my friend. This is for my buddy Koi, actually. My buddy Koi. There you go. Any issues at all, Koi? Just let me know, okay? Let me know if if you don't like anything. All right. There you go. There you go. Give this man a like. That's right. That's right, my friends. If you can't, please do, but only if you like it. All right. Only if you like it. If you like what I do, give me the chat. Oh, give me the chat. Give me the like. Give me the like. I could use some likes. I could use friends, guys. I could use friends. So looks great so far. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Let's see here. So I do have, I think, a couple of commissions to do next week. But then if I don't have a commission, now I'm still going live, guys, and then we will do like regular Marvel style, okay? And one thing we didn't get to do yesterday, I totally forgot was we were going to go back to the Discord to check out if any one of you still attempted to color the Mega Man. So a little bit later on, let me get a little bit further along on this, and then we could do that, all right? But I want to make some leeway on this particular commission. Oh, look at there, Jessica. Jessica threw in a super chat as well. Thank you, Jessica. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate. Love your work. Well, I love that you're here, Jessica. Thank you for watching. Really means a lot to me. Thank you. Will I sing again? Well, it depends. When we get to the detail part, you know I'm going to be singing once we get to the detail part. Unnecessary detail. Maybe I shall turn that into an actual song. It'll be a hit on TikTok, my friends. It will be a hit on TikTok. Unnecessary detail. Maybe I could do that more in an opera voice. Oh, unnecessary detail. Already having some fun. Already have some fun on Saturday night. There you go, my friends. There you go. Oh, boy. Here's a good question. Danielle says, just curious, are you going to give a drawing piece to another actor or actress? Okay. I will, you know what? I've been called out a lot for the clickbait. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. To the point where I did change my titles. If you see the Rock video, the very first time I did the Rock video, I said I actually gave it to the Rock, or I said giving it to the Rock. And, technically, I've done it fictionally. I was doing it fictionally. But, I thought about it, and you're like, yeah, this is kind of clickbaity. So I will say no. I'm not going to actually give it to them. However, I am going to be drawing some actors coming up soon. And let's just say I have some fun things planned for it, okay? So there you go. There you go. Oh, yeah, Taylor's going to make some music, man. We're going to collab, my friend Taylor. We're going to collab. There you go. Eve says, what am I listening to? You're listening to Unnecessary Detail. Oh, look at the Spider Gam threw in a super chat as well. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much for the super chat. There you go. So, really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Spider Gam has been here every night. Every night you've been here, my friend. I really appreciate it, guys. So, let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun, guys. Let's see here. Let's see. Will I do a Cobra Kai drawing? You know what? I haven't watched it. I'll be honest with you guys. Of course, I've heard very, very good things about it, especially now it's available on Netflix. But I've been hearing good things about it ever since it was on YouTube Red. A lot of people were definitely saying I should watch it. Jenna is a new sub. Welcome. Or Gemma, welcome. My friend, welcome. There you go. I absolutely did, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. There you go. Unnecessary detail. I should have a song for every part of the drawing. Laying out. Sketchy. He's a little sketchy. Sketchy. Unnecessary detail. What am I drawing? Adam says, I am drawing Vehicle Voltron, my friend. So I'm not sure if any of you remember vehicle Voltron. Maybe some of you know Voltron, the one with the lions. But this is actually vehicle Voltron. Vehicle Voltron. So, hello. See, my daughter's on the other side of the camera. Hello. Hi. Hi. So, I have a lot of fun. You know, it is fun. Like, I love drawing things I've never drawn before. And then that's one always fun thing whenever I'm doing commissions. Like, a lot of the time people pick things for me to draw that I would never have thought of drawing. Like Vehicle Voltron, actually, I never would have thought of drawing if it wasn't for Koi. So I remember once at a con, somebody wanted me to draw samurai pizza cats. Have any of you heard of samurai pizza cats? I've drawn that at a convention, and that was a lot of fun. I highly enjoyed doing that. That was a cartoon series. I think it was 1990. Only had one series out. Samurai Pizza Cats. There you go. Hold on. I think I saw something here. He goes, stop, just stop singing. You want me to stop singing? There you go, just for you, Abs. There you go. There you go. Maybe I could be the next Elvis. Oh, hey, oh. Woo! We're having some fun tonight. We're having some fun tonight. Sticky, my buddy Sticky. Thank you for being here, my friend. As Transformers, your favorite? Well, here's the deal. Like, I wouldn't call them. Like, I love Transformers. I've always loved Transformers. I got my start in comics through Transformers, as a lot of you know. So, if anyone remembers me from my old comic book days, that's what I'm known for, my Transformers. So, of course, I have my professional career has been deeply ingrained in Transformers. Okay, but is it my favorite to draw? Depends on what I've been drawing. To be honest, Sticky, like it's. I like drawing things I haven't really drawn before. I like drawing things that, I haven't, well, there you go. Like, I haven't drawn before. I guess that's the best way to say it. So if I haven't drawn a Transformer in a while, then I'd love to draw a Transformer, right? Now, I have been drawing a lot of robots recently. Like we did the Optimus Prime thing, and then we did a couple of robots last week. But for me, doing this is different, though, because it's a completely different character. For me, it's a robot, but it's a completely different character, a character I've never drawn before at the same time, right? So I'm actually giving him a little bit of a detail that he doesn't have there, but we'll see there. So let's see. Nerdy Artist says, it's my first time watching the stream, and I think I'll do this more often. Please do, my friend Nerdy. Join me. Yeah. Now, fair warning, I always have the most energy at the beginning. 2 hours in. 2 hours in. And then things change. All right. Why did you really like to draw things in a Marvel style than other styles? So, again, my friend Ito, and thank you. I didn't start off the stream like I usually do. It's called, why is this called Marvel style? What is Marvel style? It's quite simply clickbait. Clickbait, and that's all it is, my friend. There is really no such thing as Marvel style. When I worked for Marvel, they never told me, hey, you got to draw in quote unquote this style. They've never done that. I've never been to any comic book company where they said you have to draw in a certain style. Okay, so a Marvel style, DC style. I work for both companies, and they never asked me to change my style. All right. Now they did ask me to change like the way I drew some characters, mainly because they have an iconic look to them, but never have I been asked to change my style. But no, you know what? That's not 100% accurate. There have been times where I actually was told to lessen the detail before. I won't say which property, but it was the book I was drawing was the colors played a really heavy influence on it, and because I was adding so much lines to it, the colorist. It kind of hindered the colorists from doing what they wanted to do with the colors. So they actually asked me to go back on the detail of the things I was drawing. So that's a situation where okay, I could understand that. So there you go. So let's see here. Let's see here. What's making your ears hurt, my friend? Is it the unnecessary detail? Sorry, I'm just having fun with you, my friend. Hi. Am I a full-time artist? Absolutely, my friend. Do I know Voltus 5? Do I know Voltus 5? No. Yes, I do. Yeah, of course I know Voltus 5. I'm Filipino, man. Though Voltus 5 isn't Filipino, but it is extremely popular in the Philippines. So that is definitely one that a lot of my fans in the Philippines have asked me to draw before. Though I never got around to drawing it. Maybe one day we'll get around to drawing Voltus 5. Okay, so I'm just answering some questions here. There you go. Let's see here. Make a song about clickbait. Make a song about clickbait. 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 Let me think about that. Let me think about that. All right. Oh boy. Let's see. Hey, James, can you tone down the details a bit? You're frustrating the inker and the colors. That's happened more than you know there, Taylor. There you go. That's happened a lot, my friend. That's happened a lot, especially at Dreamwave. When I was at Dreamwave, because Dreamwave, they had a very iconic style. There they had a style. Now, that was a place where you kind of had to conform a little bit to the Dreamwave style. That was a place where there was a house style, so to speak. Like everyone, for the most part, at the beginning anyway, everyone was drawing like Pat Lee. But there were some famous names that actually went through Dreamwave that drew books at Dreamwave. Like Brett Booth did a book at Dreamwave. It was called Limbo City, and I'm a huge Brett Booth fan. And Brett Booth is great. He's great with the fans, always retweeting every work that he likes, and everything. But yeah, he was working on a book called Limbo City. And Adi Gradoff, prolific Marvel artist. He designed the Iron Man armor, the first one to design the Iron Man armor. He was the one who made Jon Favreau believe that Iron Man armor could work in live action. He got a start at Dreamwave. He drew a book called Necro War, I believe that was called. And I love this stuff. When I saw his stuff at this time, like we couldn't wait for these pages to come in. Like he would send the pages and we would all be in awe. Oh, we're like, oh, yeah, nice pages. Let's see here. Christopher, this is a good question. Because have you been asked to do any virtual conventions like GalaxyCon? I saw one virtual panel where one of the Disney artists from the latter 1982 who drew Abu was on a panel. Yes, I was actually asked to be at EnterCon. I just couldn't make it work, unfortunately. And that was recently. That was like a couple weeks ago. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it. Yeah, let's see. Oh, my friend Gaz threw in a super chat. Thank you, my friend. He goes, have you ever drawn Grandizer or Manager Z? Okay, and of course, I love those characters. Those are great ones. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I always love the designs of those characters. No, I've never drawn them. Never drawn them, though. So maybe one day. Maybe definitely one day, for sure. Let's see here. Henry says, favorite Brett Booth stuff is Spider-Man Backlash. Yeah, for sure. Brett Booth created Backlash. And I think Brett Booth, for me, he was always known as that the first guy. The first guy. Let me back up the camera a little bit, just a little bit, so you guys can see. He was the first guy. He drew Wildcat Zero, so he was the first guy after Jim Lee at Homage Studios. So he was the very first Jim Lee clone, official Jim Lee clone. And of course, he came into his own. Now he's drawing X-Men. If I'm not mistaken, he's drawing X-Men now. So big shout out to Mr. Booth there. Big shout out to Mr. Booth there. So there you go. Oh, he was at Entercon. There you go. Yeah, I was invited. You know, Entercon. Interesting thing about Entercon. Entercon was the very first convention that I was asked to go to. What's it called? In the modern times, right? So the last time I went to a convention, I think it was like as an artist anyway, was San Diego Comic-Con, and that was in 2003. That was the last time I went to a convention. And then my friend Rob at Entercon asked me if I wanted to be a guest at Entercon, and this was in 2014, I think, 2014. And then I started doing conventions again. You know, I never realized how much money you could make at conventions. And I was thinking to myself, if conventions were like that back in the 2000s, if conventions were like how artists can make money today at conventions back then, you couldn't back then. Now you can. I probably would have stayed in comics, to be honest with you. I would have done the convention circuit for sure. It would have helped, or at least it would have helped, you know. There you go. So there you go. Let's see here. Can I paint like Alex Ross? That's a good question there, Exonic. No, but who can? Literally, who can? Though, you know, in college, I modeled my watercoloring the way I colored. Oh, what is that? I have to charge it. Hold on, my friends. I'm looking for my charger. Let me see if my phone is charged enough. I can give my wife a charge. That's charged enough. Yeah, so I did a couple of painted projects in college, and you know, I modeled my style after Alex Ross. I read how he actually went about painting certain things, and I modeled my watercolor style, or my gouache style, colored with gouache, like Alex Ross. Alex Ross was one of my bigger influences for sure back in the day. So yeah. Let's see here. Nice page. There you go. Oh, that's right. They were talking about. I remember that. I remember they were talking about a live action Voltus 5 in the Philippines. I did remember seeing that. Yeah. Of course, COVID hurt everything for sure. Where is Entercon? It is in Winnipeg, Canada. It's in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, which is about, I would say it's a Canada. Google it. Can I paint like Bob Ross? No. There you go. Hi, Carly. Yeah, but it was in Winnipeg, but this year it was online. There you go. So, all right, so let's actually go ahead and start inking this bad boy. That's enough sketching. Okay, so let me just fix my reference here. I need to get to look at the face. Look at the face. There you go. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. Two of my heroes right there for sure. I have like 6 artists, I think. I think I mentioned this before. There's 6 artists that completely influenced my style. And of course, Jim Lee, Alex Ross, those are 2 of the slots. Another one is Brian Hitch. Absolutely. Travis Charest. Travis Charest is a huge influence of mine. Of course, Mr. David Finch, my friend, Mr. David Finch, huge inspiration for me. And George Perez. George Perez. He's more of a OG artist. He definitely influenced me a lot. So those are my 6. If anyone else, maybe Jeff Darrow, in terms of the detail. You guys know I love the detail, and those are guys that I got from Jeff Darrow and George Perez. They're my like detailed heroes, detail heroes, right? So there you go. Let's see here. Am I excited for WandaVision? Absolutely excited for WandaVision. It's gonna be great. Especially, you guys know both my buddies Andy and Anthony. They both worked on it. I've been trying to get some info out of them. They won't do it. They won't do it. So I do it jokingly because I don't want to get them to get in trouble. And when I do it, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it, to be honest, because I don't want to get them in trouble at the same time. So it's more just to kind of nudge them, like, hey, man, what you doing? What you doing, man? Let's see. Your friend Koi says, did I enjoy working at Dreamwave? Let's see here. Sounds like it was experience depending on who you asked. Well, I will say this. I will say this about working at Dreamwave. For some of you who didn't know, I started my career working at a company called Dreamwave. It's my first job out of college. I started out as a background artist for a guy named Pat Lee. It was Pat Lee's company. And I worked there off and on for about 4 years. Off and on for about 4 years. And I will say this. Sometimes, like a lot of places, business aside, it's the friends that kind of make it. And all of us there, we were all very young. We were all, in our early 20s. So that's why we were always late. We were just these young punk kids blowing our deadlines all the time. So it was fun in that sense where, it was just a bunch of buddies hanging out all the time. So it was like a big hangout every time I went to work. It was a big hangout. But we were late. Now, of course, I won't get into the business side. It was a long time ago. I will say, and I have friends who are still owed money to this day. To this day, they're still owed money, which is very unfortunate. I was able to leave. I was lucky enough to leave because I saw the writing on the wall. So I was lucky enough to leave with my money intact. So I wasn't owed any money. Now, there were situations where I was promised that I'd get paid if we got paid for the project, and then the project fell through. Like there were some instances like that. So it's like we call that working on spec. We call that working on spec in the industry. So if they sell the project, if they use it, then you get paid. There were some instances where that happened, but and let me. I will say this about Mr. Patley. Okay, business aside, I won't get into the business side. You can read up about the business side, how everything went. Okay, and I will say, well, actually, I won't. I'll let you guys read up if you want to read up about that. But Pat, as a guy, as a friend, if you take a business out, and just as a guy to hang out with, he's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun. Me and Pat would karaoke a lot. Me and Pat and his brother Roger, we would karaoke all the time. I sang at Roger's wedding. Roger had a wedding, and I sang at his wedding, and we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. That's when you take the business aside, and then of course there's the business side, and you guys can read up on that. I won't get into that, but if we're just talking about fun environment, it was a fun environment. Okay, I will give it that. Right at the same time. So, and if what's called, I will say that some great artists came out of there. A lot of those artists from Dreamwave, a lot of them ended up in the video game world. Like for my example, my buddy Alan Wang, my colorist, one of my colorists, he turned out to be an art director at Ubisoft. It was for a while. I don't think he's there anymore. But a lot of the colorists, they ended up becoming concept artists or texture artists at video game companies. Like my friend Gary and Philip, they became texture artists at Ubisoft when I was there, when I worked at Ubisoft. And then, and people went to do their own thing. Like, of course, Alvin Lee. You look up Alvin Lee, he's this great League of Legends artist now. He's a legendary League of Legends artist now, right? So a lot of them ended up on their feet. So there you go. Let's see here. Am I selling this? It's sold already, my friend. Like, this is a commission, my friend. This is a commission. There you go. So I've been talking a lot, guys. Let's get to work. I haven't been doing any work here. Let me see here, guys. I just need to pull up because I need some head. I just need some head reference here. No? Good night. Love you. See you tomorrow. Let's see here. Do I do a Bob Ross impersonation? Oh, happy little trees. Let's put some happy little trees here. Yes, yes. Happy accidents. No, not really. Not really. Not really. Okay, so let me just let me just get some reference going here. And was John Byrne one of my guys? Not really. No, to be honest, no. I would say no. I wasn't very influenced by John Byrne, though. For the longest time, I thought his name was Brian. I've been calling him. I think that's why I was never diagnosed with dyslexia. Though sometimes I question myself: do I have dyslexia? Because for years, we didn't have an internet back then. I've been calling him John Brian. That's what I was calling him. And then my friend goes, "No, it's John Byrne." John Byrne, right? He's like, "Yo, John Byrne." Okay. And then I saw the Y and the it was switched, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Okay, there you go. There we go, James, self-diagnosing again. Stop self-diagnosing yourself, James. There you go. There you go. So, all right. How much do I charge for a drawing? It depends what it is. So, if you're interested in finding out, the best way is to go to my website. The best way to go to my website and ask me. Okay, so just tell me what you want, and I will give you a quote for the drawing. So, because also I have people who ask me to do like these extremely elaborate drawings as well, that I know are going to take days, and of course those take a lot. I charge way more for those, for sure. Like just to give you an example, the star scream I did for my friend who used it to propose to his girlfriend, because they're both huge fans of mine, and I thought that was amazing. Now I wish actually, and to be honest with you, they actually live close by to me, and if COVID wasn't here, I would have loved to have hand delivered that to them. I would have loved to, but COVID's here. What can you do about that? But yeah, that cost them a lot. They paid a lot for that, right? So it's always like that. So okay. Okay, thank you, Webblade. We'll take a look at that today. Remind me later, guys. Remind me later, my friends. Remind me later. Let's see here. Do I like painting? What do you mean by painting, my friend? Do you mean digital painting or like traditional painting, or both? Maybe I can bring the camera down closer so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Just 1 second, my friends. Let me bring this camera down. It's a little blurry too. Let's pull it a little bit closer. 1 second, my friends. A little bit closer here. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay. This is an interesting question. Christopher says, how has COVID changed how you've done work this year? I think it's a great. First of all, we talked about this before, guys. A couple ways that COVID has affected us, because I find a lot of the times the work I do is tied directly with the movie industry, right? Box office artists. But well, because also, I draw a lot of things that relate to movies. And because there were no solid movies that came out, no Marvel movies, none of that, which is what I'm known for, the interest in that kind of plummeted a bit. And I find a lot of people weren't interested in it. And I think that's one of the reasons why, for me personally, the views haven't been great for the past, say, 6 months. And again, it's not just me. Yeah, yes, any one of my contemporaries. We're all in the same boat. So that it affected that way. I've lost a ton of brand deals, including one. I had this gigantic brand deal for San Diego Comic-Con. I'll let you guys know right now. I had a gigantic brand deal, the most I've ever got offered for a brand deal ever. Right, and I was so excited. First time I was going to go to San Diego Comic-Con in literally almost 20 years, right? I said, when was the last time? 2003, so 17 years. First time I would have been able to go to San Diego Comic-Con, 17 years, and COVID defeated that. Right? So every day I'm like, please don't cancel it, please. Oh, that's life. That's life. So again, guys, that's how it got affected, right? So and the thing is, people ask me, like, you would think that because people are home, that views would go up on your channel. Some yes, that definitely happened for some channels. For me, it was kind of opposite for me personally. Now again, that could be that might not be COVID. That could be the content, or people didn't like the content at the same time, right? So. So a bunch of different factors there, my friend. Bunch of different factors. So, oh boy. Let's see here. Let's see here. What big project will it come out this month or next year? I really don't have one in the works. I'm pretty much just dead focused on my channel right now, trying to rebuild it and get it more focused. Okay, so another reason why I decided to do all the streams on this channel instead, and the reason why so the reason why I did on this channel instead, the reason why I don't have a lot of content up recently, because I'm really honing in on the quality over quantity this time around for that channel. So there's two major things I'm looking at there, my friend. So I do have some bigger projects that I am planning out that I would like to do sooner than later. Now, one project that I have in mind, which I won't really say, I've never really talked about it before, but I will say that COVID has affected that particular project. It's something I actually wanted to start this year, but COVID threw a wrench in that plans, what I wanted to do. So that's so I'm trying to figure out a way to do this, try to rejig the idea so it would work. But I just can't see, I know it's going to be so much better without the COVID restrictions. Let's just say that, okay? So I am sitting on that idea for now. And we'll see how the next, there's that vaccine, but we'll see how long it takes for everyone to get vaccinated to the point where everyone's comfortable going out again. We'll see, guys. We'll see what happens. So that's in the back pocket for now. That type of thing's in the back pocket for now. So let's see here. Yeah, man. Again, bro. Again, like, I can't really talk about it, but it would have been awesome It would have been awesome. And to let you guys know, I was planning on doing a stunt at San Diego Comic-Con. I was going to do this huge stunt. So if any of you were going to San Diego Comic-Con, I would have what's it called? I was planning this huge thing at San Diego Comic-Con. But again, it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. Hold on here, I guess I'll just get the reference going here. So 1 second here, my friends. Whoops. I lost the chat. There you go. Don't I get nervous when I draw? Not really, because I'm having fun. There you go. Tell us a project that you can tell us about. Well, I told you guys I've been trying to develop my kids' properties forever now. I really do want to step it up in the new year. I really, really do. Okay, so we will get to that. Oh, this is a wonderful question. Look at this question right here. This is probably the best question. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Dang, 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 dang. Dang, 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 dang. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. My son's giving me looks. Look what you guys did. My son's giving me looks now. I'm not the cool dad anymore. Am I still the cool dad? I want to be the cool dad. I want to be the cool dad. There you go. Do you have any advice for artists that want to work in comics? Aside from the one I always give, I always say, and I said this at every single stream we've done so far. If you want to work in comics, you got to draw comics. Okay, so spend all your time learning how to tell a story through drawing. Okay, so I've mentioned that many a times in these streams. Actually, looking at it now, I should bring out my friend. But another thing to keep in mind is it's all about the context sometimes, right? So this will help whatever profession you want to get into, okay? I would suggest for all of you, no matter what art field you want to get into, and this is for all of you, get yourself on LinkedIn, okay? Any of you guys have a LinkedIn account? Get yourself on LinkedIn. Okay, and already, I would say at this point, even if you feel your stuff isn't ready, I would start trying to connect with editors, with people in that field, recruiters in that field. Okay, so whether you want to be like a concept artist, whether you want to be a comic book artist, whether you want to be a visual effects artist, you want to work for ILM or something like that, my suggestion to you would be get to LinkedIn and start trying to connect with, for example, not PR people, but human resources people, art directors. Art directors is a big one. Maybe connect with art directors. And the point is not so you could immediately go, hey, hire me. And in fact, I would go against that. I would say, don't say that at all, especially not starting off. And I'm telling you, that's the last thing these guys want to hear. That's the last thing these guys want to hear. The very first thing you say to them after trying to connect with them, hey, hire me. Then it looks like you're only there to, to try to get a job from them, right? That's like for me. And I know some of you do this and you don't realize it. So some people come up to me. The very first thing they say to me in the stream, they go, hey, shout out my channel. I don't know you. I don't know you. Why? You know what I mean? I've never met this person. They go to me right away. Hey, collab with me. Hey. I don't know you. I don't know you. Let me know you first. Let's get to know you first. Because then, to that particular person, it sounds like you're only connecting with them because you want a job. Now, truth be told, you probably do just want a job. Of course, that's why you're connecting with them. So I would say for anyone, if you want to be a comic artist, start those connections going now. Okay. And when I say start the connection, let me give you an example. Just say you want to work in comics. Find out who the editors are. 2 people that could give you a job in comics. The editors and writers. Okay. If a writer has enough clout, okay, they could choose the artist they want to work with. They could say, hey, I really like this artist. I want to work with this particular artist. Please hire this artist. So some writers have the, if they're big enough, they have the option of asking for that. Okay? So connect with them. And then the first thing you say to them, or not maybe the first, and what do you talk to them about? Talk to them, comments on what they comment on. Okay? So if they're on Twitter, if they talk about, hey, look, I did this comic book, right, or whatever, you could reply back, go, hey, I love that comic book. Or, oh, I picked up that book. It's amazing, right? And just start there. You don't start off right away saying, hey, hire me. You don't do that, okay? I think there's a lot of things where a lot of younger artists, they fall into that trap. The very first thing and the only thing they say to these guys is, hey, give me a job. That's... probably not the best way to go about that. Or your artwork better be really good for them to actually give you a job, right? You'll be really good. Get to know them first. Hey, man, that's a funny comment. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, man. Hey, man. And then, if you get to know these people online and then they to the point where they start remembering you, right? They maybe like a lot of you guys. I see you on the stream. I start recognizing you guys. You're here all the time. I start recognizing you guys. For those editors, they're like, oh, this guy always comments and says very nice things on my on my feed all the time. And then one day when you're ready, you think it's ready to go, hey, you know what? If you have time, I have been working on my portfolio. If you want to check it out, by all means, here it is. No pressure. Just check it out if you ever get the time. Like for me personally, I would be more apt to look at that person's work than the person who just comes on my stream and right away goes, look at my stuff. Collab with me. I don't know you. So if you want to work in comics, I would say, try, we didn't have social media back in the day. When I was trying to get in comics, we didn't have social media back in the day. There was no Facebook, Twitter, none of this stuff, None of that stuff back then. The only way is if maybe you cold email somebody. That could be a way to try to get a hold of them. But now, follow them, comments whenever they make a post. Maybe they say something funny or witty, and you comment on that, saying something insightful, and they'll remember that. And then you got a better shot of them actually reviewing your work, okay? Now, I do suggest LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a bit more professional, okay? LinkedIn is actually, what's it called? It's killing it right now. LinkedIn's algorithm, it's really good right now, LinkedIn's algorithm. So LinkedIn might be a good place for you to also post your work. I would suggest that also. If you're an artist, LinkedIn could definitely help. Okay, so anyway, there you go. So anyway, that's my tip. That's my tip. There you go. So hope that helps. There you go. Right, if this is a same tip can work when meeting women. Right. You don't go up to someone you like, and right away, first thing you said, "Hey, let's get married." You don't do that. You get punched in the face. Right there you go. So then you go up to the person you're like, "Hey, let's get married." I don't know you. So definitely. Okay, that's a good thing. Keep that in mind. For all of you guys trying to get into the industry, whatever industry that is, whatever industry you're at, okay? Because also, if I'm completely 100 with you guys, and this goes with everybody, right? A a person is more apt to hire their friends or someone they like over talent, right? If an editor had to choose between two artists, one they know and one they don't know, and their work is comparable, maybe the person they don't know, maybe their work's a little bit better, most likely they'll pick the person they know, right? And that's just human nature. That's what we do sometimes, That's what we do. A little favoritism there. So that's my tip for you guys. I know a lot of you guys are young artists. You want to get into this crazy business. So there you go. Let's see here. Let's see. Most of us are interested in the rejections because of the tips on how to improve your art that was included. Well, I don't know. Now, of course, yes. And the right thing to say is yes. The right thing. But if you're going to be completely honest, right? Not everyone takes rejection the best way. Let's just call it that way. Right? Not a lot of people take criticism the way they should. Let's just say it that way, right? And I think that's human nature, especially if you worked so hard on something and then somebody criticizes it. It's human nature to feel a little, I won't say mad, but, a little discouraged. Okay? That's human nature to do that, right? Now, the bright thing to say is, oh, right, no, it's great. It's great you rejected my stuff. It's wonderful you rejected my stuff because now I know how to improve, which is true. You don't feel like that way. I don't feel that way sometimes. But, you roll with the punches. You got to keep going, Yeah, so there you go. There you go. Favoritism is everywhere. That's true. Oh, my friend, the comic nerd artist is here. Finally got on stream. Welcome, my friend. There you go. Do I ever sell my artwork at conventions? Absolutely. Every time I go to conventions, but I don't go to many. That's the issue. I don't go to as many. I've never really traveled for a convention. Like all the conventions I've been to have mostly been local ones. So whenever there's a convention in Toronto, if I could get a table, why not, right? And a lot of the professional artists like myself, right? We could get free tables, right? We get a free table because according to the con, it's like we're helping bring people in, so they usually give us a free table. Though I have heard from many of my friends that it's actually better to buy an Artist Alley table as opposed to getting a professional table out of this places. So that's something I wanted to try because first of all, if you're lucky enough to get a better spot, because whenever I go to these type of cons, they always put us like at the back wall. They always put us at the back wall. And then people, if they're looking for art, they go through this maze of artists first, right? They go through these maze and tails of artists before they actually get to you. So by the time they get to you, unless they're looking for you, most likely the walk-up people, they spent their money already by that time. Or they found a piece of art that, maybe they, for example, they really wanted a picture of Optimus Prime, let's just say. By the time they get to me, most likely they would have found one already. They would have found one. And a lot of times, a lot of people, they buy the first thing they see. So that's an issue about being in the professional tables. So part of me wants to try, actually, going to the Artist Alley tables, but we'll see. We'll see. Depends on whenever we're able to have conventions again. And again, my heart goes out to a lot of those artists who lost their. Pretty much, like I know a ton of artists, that's all they do. They just go to convention every week. And that's their primary income. So a lot of those artists, they're stuck. They can't do anything, right? That's unfortunate, right? So they were hit pretty hard by everything that's going on right now. So yeah. Let's see here. It's time to sing. I don't know. What do you want me to sing, my friend? What's my biggest rejection that you can remember that had an impact on my life? Oh, that's a great question. Let me chew on that for a little bit, my friend. Let me chew on that. Let's see here. I would say when I was let go from a visual effects company in Vancouver. It was called MPC. I can say it right now because they actually went out of business over there. MPC is still around, but they're no longer in Vancouver, right? And what was interesting about that one was originally they told me that they were going to renew my contract over there. So when they did that, when they told me they were going to renew my contract, I renewed the lease on my condo that I was staying at. And then when it was time for me to get my contract renewed, they had this room that they would go in and we would discuss terms of the deal. And then when it came time, and you guys already see where the story's going, when it was time, when I thought we were going to go and make that deal, they told me they were letting me go, or they told me that they weren't going to renew my contract anymore. So that was a very, very, very disheartening to me, because at the same time, I just renewed, or I just, I just renewed the lease on my apartment or my condo. So I was stuck in Vancouver. Now, if that would have happened and they would have told me properly, I would have actually gone home to Toronto a lot earlier. But now I was quote unquote stuck in Vancouver, right? So that one hurt a little bit. But at the same time, I took that opportunity. So I had like a few months off. I took the time. I learned a lot. I got myself a Nomon subscription to learn programs and stuff, and I started doing comics again at that point, and started developing what I wanted to do in terms of YouTube at that time. So, not the biggest, it didn't affect my life the biggest way, but it did affect my life. That was, I would call that the biggest rejection I've had, I would say. So yeah, not the greatest story in the world, not the happiest ending in the world, but that's a story. There you go. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. Hey, Earth Dragon, did you hear that part where I said I had no money? Just joking, my friend. There you go. They went out of business because they let me go. You would think that. But no. It's just a tough. Visual effects is very tough business, guys. It really is. It's a very what's it called? Is that low margin or high margin? It's a low margin business. It's a very low margin business, meaning they don't make a lot of money, because that's the thing with visual effects companies. They're always outbidding each other because they have to. They have to outbid each other for jobs, and then they they always end up having to work overtime, like Rhythm and Hughes. Rhythm and Hughes. You guys heard of Rhythm and Hughes? You guys seen the movie Life of Pi? They did the effects on the tiger for that movie. So that tiger, there was never a real tiger in that movie, and they did a phenomenal job. And yeah, they went out of business after that movie. They won the Academy Award, and they had to go out of business. And when they were actually in their speech, they were actually going to talk about, you know, the trials of the visual effects company, but then they were played out. The music played them out. And you know how yesterday we were talking about companies taking advantage of artists. This is a situation where I think that's actually true. And I'll tell you why. Well, here's the hard part for visual effects, okay? Here's the hard part. I don't know how interesting this is for a lot of you guys. Bankruptcy is always interesting. But companies can lowball what's it called, these visual effects companies. So when I say that, they can offer them a really low price. If that company says no, there's another company who will take that price. There is. They will take that price. There's always someone who's willing to take the cheaper price, and that hurts everybody, you know. So, okay, but anyway, that I know a lot of you guys aren't really into the visual effects stuff, so just want to get a little bit of that off my chest, you know. I worked in movies for 9 years, my friends, 9 years. And again, I've had fun, but at the same time, I've also had a lot of overtime. I'll tell you that much. Coming in on weekends, a lot of the time. A lot of the time. Now, is it as as bad as comics? I think so, or just as bad in terms of like the hours and stuff. But anyway, I went off on a tangent there. There you go. I declare bankruptcy. There you go, Michael. Stop. There you go. There you go. Have you ever thought about doing a Zoom stream video for YouTube and Twitch stream? I have. I actually was thinking about doing that with my patrons. Actually, I had them come on. But you know, I'm a little iffy about that too, having other people live, because to be honest, you never know what they're going to say. You never know what someone's going to say, and you know, I'm trying to keep everything as family friendly as possible. Like I have friends that don't care because you know they don't mind if people say bad things on their stream or not. And not saying that my patrons would do that. My patrons are all very cordial every time that I've had them on live. For the, as you guys know, I bring patrons on for the Sunday school, and they've been very good. They've been great. To be honest with you, they've been really, really good in those streams. So I doubt anyone's going to do anything too crazy, right? But I just don't want to take that chance. So, but it has crossed my mind. I won't lie. It has crossed my mind a little bit. There you go. Okay. Good night, my friend. Good night. Let's see. Taylor says, I personally find visual effects very interesting. Do you think you're putting more editing work into your videos to tap back into that world? Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. And that's, again, guys, Kevin, Red Current Entertainment, he's my student. I taught him matte painting in what's it called? At Centennial. That's the school I work at, Centennial College, and that's a class I teach. I teach Introduction to 2D, so we do a lot of the 2D stuff, and then I teach the Introduction to Matte Painting course over there. And Kevin is a graduate of that program, but he wants to do YouTube, or he has his YouTube channel. So we have a lot in common, and I always loved his work, and I suggested, hey, why don't we try to do some stuff together, since you have the skills. So yes, definitely. That's why I kind of like this. It was like I'm. Let me just turn you guys just a little bit over. There you go. It's like combining what I'm doing now. My channel is combining both of my worlds, all of my worlds. We got the comic book side, you know. We have the film side, you know, the acting side, like all of that stuff, all of that. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's great. Now the what's called the actual visual effects videos, those of course those take longer. And I mentioned before that I have about 4 videos in the works right now. 3 of those have visual effects in them, so they will take some time. I'm hoping one of them will drop next week. Next week on the weekend. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see. One doesn't have visual effects, and that should be out, I'm hoping, on either Tuesday or Wednesday this week. I really wanted it out tomorrow, but I know that's like it's not going to happen. I'm not even done the line art yet for that video. But absolutely, and that's one thing. You know, I've had a very, very long career in professional art, guys. Again, 20 years, 20-year career. I mentioned that many a time. And you guys, first of all, you guys can't see what I'm drawing here, so let me just pull back a little bit. And to have a lot of that history come together to make these videos, you know, I'm over the moon about it. I'm actually really, really excited. Got me excited about all this stuff again, you know. So, and we'll see if it works. So far, it's okay. It's not the best, but again, like I mentioned before, guys, my videos are very slow burns. It takes them a while to find their audience for some reason. But you know, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see if they hit later down the line. We'll see. Oh, Earth Dragon threw in a super chat as well. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Through in super chats, has been following you for a few years. You always inspire me. Thank you, my friend. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Absolutely, Corbin. There you go. Giasri? Is there a stream tomorrow? No, there will be no stream tomorrow. But tomorrow a Sunday school will drop tomorrow, okay? So you can check out that video when that drops. There will be a stream for my patrons tomorrow. Tomorrow we are doing a live Sunday school for the patrons. That's going tomorrow. We're actually doing 2 because I unfortunately had to miss last week's filming. So I had to miss last week's filming. So we are actually doing 2 tutorials tomorrow. If any of you are interested in becoming a patron, by all means, there's a link in the description if any of you are interested in becoming a patron. But yeah, so our next live stream after this with you guys will be on Monday, my friends. Monday night. I already have another commission lined up for Monday night, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And a lot of it's simple. It's not a robot. It's not a robot this time. Not a robot. Not a robot. There you go. So, but thank you, Dragon. Really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Corbin. There you go. Thank you very much, Web Life. Glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. There you go. Have I ever made mistakes while inking? All the time. All the time. But one thing you learn, you do this long enough, you learn how to cover things. Now, I haven't run into a situation for anyway, my YouTube videos where I had to actually I made like a critical mistake, major mistake. However, when I worked on the Marvel Infinity War mural, there were times where changes needed to be made. So there were instances where I actually had to cut a new piece of board and cover over parts of the art and redraw it. So I have had situations like that. So it has happened professionally. It definitely has happened professionally. But in terms of like YouTube video type things. No, I'm usually, even if when I make a mistake, I'm usually able to figure out how to cover it or digitally take it out. So again, that's why I'm not too worried about that kind of thing. Let's see here. Let's see here. Why did I delete my every Marvel movie thing? Well, I didn't delete it. I put it unlisted for a couple reasons. Number one, people keep asking me where's the next parts. Okay, where I actually don't intend on finishing it until a little bit later. So I'm privating it for now. If I'm completely honest with you, another reason I privated it is because I use the same song I used in my Pokemon video. In that video, and a lot of people caught that too. They called me out on that. They said, "Isn't this the same song? Isn't this the same song from the event? What's it called, the Marvel Mural video?" I'm like, yeah, it is. So I do plan. I still plan on finishing that though, guys. I do. I am planning on that. So it will happen, but just not right now. Because I feel now's not the time. Maybe when WandaVision comes out, when people are talking about the Marvel Universe again, getting ready for, the next phase, maybe then. So, and that would mean in January. Okay, so if I do it, probably not till January. That's what I'm thinking here. So. Let's see here. Can I use reference for my drawing? Of course you can use reference for your drawing. Everyone use references for your drawing. Now, I do suggest, though, I will suggest to you that when you get a reference for a drawing, and you guys heard me chirp about this every single stream, if you get a reference for a drawing, I would prefer that you, first of all, look at examples from life before you look at other artists' work, okay? And if you look at other artists' work, instead of just copying what they're doing, instead of just copying the same exact artwork that they're doing, same pose, same lines, same everything, instead of doing that, figure out why they put those lines there. Why does David Finch add all that cross-hatching and all that stuff? Figure out why they do it and see how you can apply it to your own art in your way. And that way, the art you create is yours and not trying to recreate somebody else's work, okay? So that would be my suggestion to you, all right? Because again, we've talked about that kind of thing many, many times. So let me just lift this up here, guys. Apologize. Can't see what's going on. Because again, and again, nothing against that. It's how you learn. Definitely how you learn. Just make sure when you feel you are ready, and this is a tip for all of you guys. When you feel you are ready, a lot of you want to be comic book artists. If you feel you are ready to start looking for a Marvel job, make sure that your pages, they are not copied from someone else's work, okay? Meaning that, for example, you found a character and then, you copied it in a way it feels like it was traced, or it was a direct, you could tell it was directly ripped from that person, okay? Because that's not going to help you. You won't get a job, to be honest with you. These editors are smart. They know, okay? And that's what I always say. If you're looking at another artist, when you're drawing, don't do it just to copy what they do. Do it to figure out why they do things. Okay? Why do I have a French curve? Why do I not put perspective lines on this? Right? And I think that's why some people struggle with robots, is because they don't have a good grasp on perspective. I think that's why a lot of artists don't do well drawing robots. Like me and my buddy Alex Milne, we both graduated from the same program. We graduated from a program called Technical Illustration at Sheridan College here in Toronto, and it dealt 100% with perspective. So we know perspective like the back of our hands, to the point where we don't need to put a vanishing point down or do a grid or anything like that when we're drawing. We could draw it close enough, right? I don't remember if I've ever put a grid down while I'm drawing. I don't think I've ever done that. And for the most part, my mind could actually kind of figure that out, right? So there you go. That's my tip, my friend. Make a huge. Do you use Copic markers for coloring instead of digital coloring? I use both, my friend. Both. But I'll probably be doing more digital coloring because my Copics are running out. So Christian says, do a huge Pixar universe drawing. I'd love to. That'd be fun. That would definitely be fun. In a Marvel style. Again, if I could think of a good video angle behind that, then why not? Definitely why not? But I do hope you're going to like the next video I drop, guys. I'll admit right off the bat, there's no real VFX in that video. This one coming up. However, I think it's a very, very fun video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this one coming up. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that hopefully it's coming on Tuesday. I would love to say it's coming out tomorrow. There's no way it's coming out tomorrow. And very unlikely it's going to come out on Monday because I have to color it and everything still. So, hey, my friend, Prime, be kind, rewind it, my friend. There you go. Corbin wants a hug. There you go. How old are you? Look 29. I think you're the only one who thinks I look 29 here, my friend. There you go. That's really nice of you. That's really nice of you. Oh, boy, you are 10 years off, my friend. Or more than that. You're more than 10 years off. I'm old enough to be Ned's dad. There you go. Thank you, my friend Jeffries. Always good to see you in the streams, my friend. Thank you for joining in. Almost every stream I see you. There you go. Oh, Weblight, I think you're right. I think somebody wants to try to get a collab. Woo. Somebody wants a collab. Now everyone's going to be like, hey, James, you look 25. James, you look 25. Hey, there you go. Do I play an instrument? No. I like the karaoke. Does that count? Does that count? Okay, I am starting to fade just a tiny bit. I might take a tiny break just to make a little bit of coffee. Again, just a little bit more. Oh, I'm getting old, man. Just staying up later. Because a lot of you guys know, if you watch when I was doing these live streams on my main channel, before I would get up early, I would wake up at 3-4 in the morning and do these sort of things. But I decided to change it up. So I decided to work later, and then wake up just in time to work out with the kids, and then. And then go to work, So again, guys, if you are a patron, tomorrow I will be on pretty much most of the day tomorrow, starting early morning in the stream. But for everyone else, the tutorial should drop tomorrow evening, okay? So there you go. Let's see here. All right, let's sing, my friends. Let's sing. Saturday night, let's do some singing, baby. Oh. You see yourself getting a full-time corporate job, or you see yourself doing you for the rest of your life? That's a good question. That's a very, very good question. As of right now, I would like the latter for sure. I have a corporation. My all of this is actually under my company. I have a company called James Ray's Media. That's the name of my company, and it's incorporated, so it is a corporation. So technically, it is a corporation. I'm already working for a corporation, my own corporation. But I see what you mean there. So all I can say is, you never know. You never know. The landscape should change a lot of times, and as much as I would like to say that I'm a good businessman, I'm not the best. I have learned a lot over the past. I incorporated myself, I think, about 2 years ago, 2018. That's when my company was born. And I have learned a lot over the past couple years. But you never know. The hope is no. The hope is no, but you never know. Though, to be honest with you, too, if I was to go try to get back into VFX, I probably would have to go back to school for a little bit or upgrade, because I know a lot has changed since I last worked in VFX. Last time I worked in VFX, guys, was 2016. That's when I quit my job. 2016 is when I quit my job to do this YouTube stuff. So I am out of practice, and I don't know the programs that a lot of them use nowadays. So it's a little bit different. So that's the thing about visual effects, video games. The technology changes every year. There's always a new way to do things, right? Like even in comic books, right? Like people are doing all their pages on iPads now, right? In studios, in Clip Studio, doing what's it called? Doing backgrounds with SketchUp. There's like all these tools now that for sure I didn't have when I was working in comics. Now, you don't need that stuff to work in comics, but they do sure help. They sure do help. Let's see here. Christian asks, when is my next stream? Probably Monday, my friend. Monday. My next free stream, anyway. Again, I am going to be streaming all day on Patreon tomorrow, but my next stream here, my next Marvel style video, will be on Monday, and it's going to be a fun subject, guys. You'll like it. It's a little bit different than what we've been doing, so hopefully you will enjoy that, my friends. Hopefully. Let's see here. How are you? A little bit yawning, guys. A little bit yawning. How do you balance your family and your art? Well, one good thing about working at home, and I have the kids here at home, right? So, you do your best. It's not perfect. You do try to set aside time for them. That's definitely something I try to do. I make breakfast with them. I cherish I work out with the kids every morning. We didn't do it today. I let them sleep in today. But we work out with the kids every morning, try to get them a little bit active instead of just playing video games all the time. We do 3:00 tea time. So we'll have a snack together in the afternoon. So, you just do your best. That's all you can do. Do your best to try to balance that stuff. Because it's also hard because, I have my goals, but at the same time, I want to be a good dad as well. I want to be there for the kids also, right, when they need me. So definitely something to keep in mind, for sure. When do I sleep and when do I wake up? That's a good question. Recently, I've been going to bed like what? When do we finish, guys? Last night we finished at what? 1 o'clock? Last night, 1 o'clock in the morning. I ended up going to sleep at 2. I woke up at, I like to say 5 o'clock. Not 5 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. So went to bed at 2, woke up at 7. I did take a quick 20-minute nap in the afternoon. But yeah, that's about it, my friends. That is about it. So for example, tomorrow, and again, it's because it's the weekend. I don't need to wake up the kids early. But on a weekday, I do try to get them up at 7 so we could do the workout together. Because also their school starts at like 8:30, right? So trying to get a workout in before their school and my school. So whenever we finish, like tonight, we're probably not going to finish for another hour. So I think we got another hour on this at least. Oh. So tomorrow, so I'm not gonna wake the kids up at 7 tomorrow. So we'll probably sleep in just a little bit tomorrow. And that's one thing about working for yourself, right? You set the deadline. So yeah, cool. Corbin asks, "What's my favorite food and cartoon?" Let's say the favorite food. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Yeah, baby. Fried chicken, man. Fried chicken. Who here likes the fried chicken, my friends? We'll go with fried chicken. Close second will be pizza. Okay, very simple. I'm a simple guy, guys. Some pizza. Of course, I do like my ethnic food. I like Filipino food, of course. I like Indian food. I'm a big Indian food fan. Love Indian food. Of course, I love Chinese food. I love all the foods. I love Jamaican food. Oh, there's a great Jamaican restaurant not too far from here. It's really good. Love it. So, but again, at the end of the day, can't go wrong with fried chicken, baby. Fried chicken. Oh boy. How often do I stream on this channel? Well, we've been going pretty steady every day this week. So tomorrow will be the first time we haven't done it. So there you go. Chicken. There you go. Oh boy. Loving all the foods, my friend. Russian food. No, I'll be honest. I'm not exactly sure what Russian food is. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, what is a traditional Russian dish? Maybe you could let me know. What's traditional Russian food, my friend? Because I don't think I've had it. I don't think I actually have ever had Russian food before. So, sure, it's great. Don't discriminate. Well, there you go. There you go. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get coffee, guys. I need coffee. Making me hungry. Me too. Me too. Ah, Earth Dragon's bringing the seafood joke again. There you go. Good one, my friend. I still fought. I ate it. I'm on the seafood diet. Seafood. I ate it. Oh, there you go. I love sushi. I love sushi. I like sushi. I love sushi too. But I will only eat sushi. I will only eat sushi when it's buffet. That's the only time. Because sushi can be expensive, right, guys? Am I right or am I right? Sushi, like especially sashimi. I love sashimi. I love sashimi. But it can get pricey. Pricey. Am I right or am I right? You will. Right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? So there's a wonderful. Oh, I had to think about it today. There's a wonderful sushi buffet in Mississauga that we love going to. But again, lockdown. Can't go now. Can't go now. So. What kind of art table do I have? I don't know the name of this table. I bought it at Curry's. Curry's is an art store in Toronto or in Canada. Curry's. I don't think they have the Curry's in the States. But yeah, I bought this from there. Cost me a couple $100. But it's a very nice table. Very, very nice. But I just don't know the brand. I have no idea what it's called. I'm looking for my ruler, guys. Hey, buddy, is my ruler over there? Where's my ruler? Oh, yawning, guys. I'm yawning. I think I might grab another coffee quickly, my friends. So, oh, that's a big ruler. That's my big ruler. See this, guys? See this, guys? This is James's big ruler. There, that's what it This is James's big ruler. I've had this ruler since college. So this is older than a lot of you, actually. This is this ruler would be a good 20 years old, if not more. 21, 22 years old. This particular ruler, older than a lot of you. Older than a lot of you. There you go. Should I draw Teen Titans Go? Love it eating pasta. Give me all the carbs. I would love to eat pasta. Yeah, I quit the carbs again. And that's hard for a Filipino to do, man. I'm telling you. I remember the first time I quit carbs. That was tough. It felt like something was missing. Now, of course, you know, when you're starting a diet, back then anyway, you start your diet and you know, you felt like something's missing in the food because you're not eating carbs, but you're eating a lot of meat and stuff. So it didn't bother me too much because I still like having the flavor, but there was just no the carbs to go with the flavor, you know. So let's see here. Java stat. I agree, my friend. Okay, just give me a second, guys. I'm just going to boil some water here. But one thing I did want to point out here, adobo without rice is weird. Well, I just had that yesterday. I just had adobo without rice. Was that yesterday? Was it like either yesterday or the day before? I ate adobo without the rice. The thing is, it doesn't last long. You know what's not hard to eat without rice for me as a Filipino guy is crab. Crab. The way you, as Filipinos eat crab, I need rice or you won't get full. It's hard to get full just off eating crabs. It really is. It really is. So okay. So again, Charles is right. Java stat. Okay, let me just boil some water quickly. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute here. 1 minute. Okay, be right back. I'm coming back. I'm here. Here. Yeah, I'm back. Back. There you go. It isn't over. It's all over. You don't know me that well, man. It's not that over yet. Though I did come here to do a whole lot of nothing. There you go. So I'm looking at it right now. You know, sometimes it is good also to when you're drawing something, just to go here and just take a step back and see what you got. What you got here so far. So I'm looking at it right now. Not bad. Not bad. I'll go ahead and finish off the arms there, and there's some ellipses that I will need to draw, and then we'll do the legs. And then I'm going to add in the darks, and then we'll go in and add the unnecessary detail. There you go, my friend. There you go. So that's how we're going to do it. And my friend Earth Dragon is right. Not over till I sing, baby. There you go. Unnecessary detail. Unnecessary. Unnecessary detail. One second, my friends. Oh. What's trending right now before I go back and grab my coffee? All right, what's trending here? UFC 255. Any of you guys UFC fans over there? Let's see here. A lot of football stuff. Yeah, football stuff, politics. I don't want to talk about that stuff. Yeah, not much. Let me change these settings here. Let's see what's going on in Toronto. See what's going on in Toronto. Let's see here. Not much as well. Why is Joe Rogan trending? Oh, he's trending because he's commentating. That's why. Let's see here. I saw one about coffee here. 1 second. How do I like my coffee? Crisp. You like your coffee crisp. I like my coffee crisp. That's an old commercial for you youngins. That was an old coffee crisp commercial. No, I just drink my coffee with some cream. That's it. No sugar in there. Just a little bit of cream. In the mornings, because I do a little bit of intermittent fasting, so I don't put cream in my coffee in the morning. I add it after my first meal. If I'm gonna have a coffee in the afternoon, we'll add it after that. But yeah, so a little bit of cream in the coffee. There you go. Charles loves Here Comes the Boom. I love that movie. I think that was great. And a great song, too. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. There you go. Let's see here. What time is it in your country? It is 11:30 p.m., my friend. 11:30 p.m. So again, guys, we'll probably go another hour on this. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. There you go. Will I ever do an image-inspired drawing? Maybe. If I do it, it will definitely be on this channel. If I'm going to be honest, Henry, Image Comics is fun for people my age. Those kids of the 90s and maybe early 2000s would maybe understand what that is, but it's definitely a very niche subject. The whole Image Comics thing, like the regular person doesn't know what Image Comics is. The regular, they know Marvel, they know DC, they don't know what Image Comics is. If we're going to be completely honest with each other, so probably not something you would see on my regular channel. You know, I was thinking about for actually no, never mind. Oh, I was going to say something, but I won't. So we'll see. If I do it, it will be for this channel. But we'll see. All right. Yep, my age also, Taylor says. Yep, that's our era, right? That is our era. So, you know what would be a fun thing, Taylor? Maybe I'll show you guys the footage of... yeah, but that might be a fun thing to do for you guys. I can show you guys the footage of when it was just Andy, David, and me talking about Image Comics. Like I've been planning on... most likely we will have that video out on the main channel because I promised them. But I'm just, it just takes so long to edit that thing. I just don't have the time right now to edit it. But that video will come out on my channel. I'm not expecting much from it, but it is wonderful hearing those guys talk about the old Image comics. So maybe I'll show you guys a sneak peek. I'll show you guys a sneak peek maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Christian Morales says, if I were to collab with anyone, who would you pick? Right now, well, of course, Mr. Beast. Everyone wants to collab with Mr. Beast. But if I were to pick someone to collab with right now, I would say Corridor Digital. I would love to do a video with Corridor Digital. My son doesn't know who they are. You know Corridor Digital? No? Corridor Digital? You haven't heard of Corridor Digital? Yeah. I think we could do some fun things together. If I had that VFX team behind me, the Corridor Digital guys, oh man, we could do some fun stuff. Fun stuff. But that's a great question, though. Of course, Mr. Beast. Who doesn't want to collab with Mr. Beast these days? Who doesn't? Right? Mr. Beast shouts out to your channel. You automatically get 1 million new followers, right? So there you go. Okay, guys, let me just grab the coffee. Give me a second here. I'll be right back. All right. Give me a second. Oh, Taylor's a patron of them also. That's awesome, man. Go tell them if you're able to talk to them. I'm not sure if they do any Q&A, Patreon exclusive Q&As. Tell them. Do something with James. Maybe they're mad. I stole. I blatantly copied their thumbnail. I'm actually thinking about going back and changing my thumbnails, right? To be honest, because it is. Let's be honest, blatant copy. It is a blatant copy. Okay, guys, let me just fill up my coffee cup. Be right back. Okay, whoops. Be right back. Be right back.
Who's the YouTuber then?
Huh?
Who's the YouTuber?
Corridor Digital.
Corridor?
Corridor Digital. Come on. They're the digital podcast.
How do you spell that? Oh, never mind.
You know them, right?
No,
Oh, you never seen them before?
I don't think so.
They're OGs. They've been around a long time. Those guys. Get my coffee here, guys. Because let me just take a minute. Let's drink a little bit of this before we get back to work here. Henry says, do Image comics in a Marvel style. Absolutely, my friend. There you go. Let's see here. Do you like homemade King Ranch chicken? I've never tried that, my friend Shay. You got a recipe? I would love to know that recipe. What was that? I will let them know. Oh, yes. You let them know you want them to collab with me, and I'm doing some visual effects stuff. Yeah, and tell them I swiped their thumbnail idea. There you go. There you go. Let's see. What piece of advice were you given while in the comic industry that fundamentally altered how you draw? In the comic industry? Well, let me think about that, because you know what it was more about is trying to be efficient with your work. Efficiency. Let's go with efficiency, because I've been extremely late with my books. I made a lot of excuses for being late when it was blatantly my fault. Why I was late on a lot of the books, right? So it was definitely a learning experience with a lot of my work in comics. I would say, yeah, trying to figure out schedules. In terms of advice itself, not much. I would say not much. maybe CB Sapolsky, who I keep talking about. He's the editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics Today. He told me, remember that, detail is good. It's good to have detail if it doesn't take away from the story. So I gave him some sample pages, and he told me it was just too much going on in each panel that they couldn't understand what was going on in the panel. So he actually told me draw back a bit from the detail. He knows I want to draw detail, but he said be selective where you put the detail. Okay, so that's one thing. I guess that's one thing I learned. But a lot of the lessons I learned doing comics is more, hitting deadlines, taking criticism, that type of stuff. So, but I wouldn't say there was one piece of advice someone told me, hey, and my world changed. Nothing like that. Now in, I think that's happened a couple times in visual effects. That's happened a couple times, So, but not in comics. Not in comics. Interesting. They have a video about thumbnails at quarter, so I don't think they will mind. There you go, Taylor. There you go. Vindication. Let's see here. How about Bino's Dennis the Menace in a Marvel style? That would have been a fun one for sure. I think someone said Conan earlier, right? That's Stewie B said that we draw Conan. That would be fun. Here you go. Yeah, maybe. So, coffee with James. It's nice. Oh, I should check that. Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea there, Taylor. One second. Taylor says, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the Discord while I'm sipping some coffee here. That's a great idea. Okay, just give me a second. All right, and now let me go into my Discord here. All right. Oh, okay. All right. I see yours, Taylor. I see yours. Okay, so I think... Oh, there's quite a few in here I haven't seen before. I think the last one I saw was Shay's. Shay's was the last one I saw. So okay. Let me just pull this up while I drink my coffee. Okay, so we'll go to the Discord just for a break, guys. Let me go to Discord for a break. Properties. This one. Okay, so let's do this. All right, let's do that, and then. Okay. Sorry, guys. 1 second here. Let me just figure out how I did this before. There we go. So let's take a quick look at the Discord here. Okay, this is the Discord, guys. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, let me do this. Okay, let's copy that. So you guys saw that invitation there. I'll put that in the chat right now. I'll put that in chat. If you want to join the Discord, by all means, open that link up. All right. So looking right now, so the one you see first, that is Shay's. So we saw that the last time. Right on, looking really good. What I like about Shay's is definitely Shay. It's colored it traditionally, which I thought was a lot of fun. So great job there, Shay. Very, very cool. All right. So let's see. We just call this up. There you go. Okay. So who else do we got here? Okay, we got the nerdy artist, my friend. Nerdy artist here. Did a really, really great job. I love the opposite color. Though technically it's not really the opposite color. I think the opposite color for blue is like actually more of a reddish color, if I'm not mistaken. It's more on the red side. But there you go. Very, very cool. Very, very cool interpretation there. Like a flat color. Very cool. Oh, look at this. Ah, this is cool. I can't pronounce your name. Well, that's cool. Added some effects here. That's pretty awesome. Some shadowing there underneath the helmet. That's very, very, very cool. There you go. Very, very cool. And Fire Beetle changed my Mega Man around a little bit. Mega Man looks a little different. Gotta admit, Mega Man looks just a little different in this one. I don't know. SEO art went, and oh, look at that. Did some, what's it called? Screen tone there in the background. That's a lot of fun. There you go. Very nice. Very cool. You're playing around with different backgrounds there. Right on. Right on. Very cool. And then let's see here. Taylor did one as well. There you go. Very nice, Taylor. Threw in some nice, awesome flares in the background there. Very cool. Little highlights in the eyes. Very nice, Taylor. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Oh, then I think you made the eyes glow a little bit more here. Added the glow there. That's very cool. Then added some fun stuff in the background. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Website added some more in the background. Now, I did ask you guys if you wanted to add a background, something interesting here. And then you want to also do Photoshop the background a little bit. That's pretty fun. That's a lot of fun. Now, you guys can't see that properly. We just maybe bring that down a little bit. Look at that. Added a background to that. That is Photoshop background in there. That's really, really cool. That's fun. It added some more of the Mega Man characters there. That's a lot of fun. Right on. Oh, and here's one with the beam. There you go. Very nice. Very nice, Weblight. Very, very, very nice. See, Akeem didn't hear me earlier when I talked about when I went on my rant earlier. Akeem didn't hear me, apparently. There you go. But great job. Great job to all of you. Now, again, guys, if you want, the black and white version is here if you want to go ahead and give it a try. If you want to give it a try. And hopefully next week after we finish off these commissions, we could do some more drawing. And I do like you guys like attempting to color it on your own, right? That's pretty cool. So, let's see here. Said, just copy your backgrounds. It was a silly attempt at your coloring style. There you go. I think you did a good job, my friend. I think you did a really good job. Sticky said, love the Mega Mans. I love it too. I love it too. It's looking pretty cool. Okay, let me try to gulp down this coffee here. We got to get to work, guys. We've been streaming for 2 hours here. Nowhere near what I want to be. Where I want to be. I usually like keeping the commissions down like 2 hours, 3 hours. Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Donald Duck. We almost did Mighty Mouse, right? We almost did Mighty Mouse the other day, right? So if we were going to do Mickey Mouse, I think I would rather do Mighty Mouse more than Mickey Mouse. Just to be honest with you. Well, I am feeling a bit tired here, though, tonight. I'll admit. Well, I do want to finish this tonight. Tonight, so we'll keep working at it, guys. Thank you, Weblight. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much, my friend. There you go. Hi, my friend. And your comment made a difference. There you go. Here I come to draw the art. That was Charles. The YouTube stream is a little faster than the restreams comment stream. There you go. Here I come to draw the art. There it is. That was the comment. Here I come to draw the art. Mighty Mouse is on its way. Yeah, maybe I need to sing a little bit to wake me up a little bit, guys. Maybe I just need to sing a little bit. That's what I need. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, let's turn that off. There you go. You know what? Jeffries is right. I agree with my friend Jeffries. We're all best friends. There you go. Out of all the heroes I drew, what do you think has the best rogues gallery? Let me think about that. Avengers, maybe? The Avengers, maybe? Maybe the Avengers. Maybe. We're best friends. Okay, let me just wake up. There you go. I know you guys didn't expect to see violence on this channel right now. You guys are watching me trying to wake up, guys, wake up. Woo! Wake up. There you go. Have I ever drawn Samus? Nope. No, I have not. We almost did that the other day, though. Sticky, right? Okay, let me at least get the line art done. Come on. Push-ups always wake you up, but then I'm weak. Let's see here. How many in the stream have ever seen Mighty Mouse? That's a good question, Christopher. I'll bring that question up to you guys. How many of you have ever seen Mighty Mouse? Familiar with commercials and theme song, but I have never seen the show. Yeah, I think I've seen like one or two cartoons with Mighty Mouse, but depends. It definitely depends. Right. Oh boy. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on his way. Any requests, people? Aside from drawing? Oh, why is Paul Gasol to it? Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Mark Gasol was trending, and I thought he found a home. Might return home. Might return to the Raptors. There you go. Serge Ibaka's joining the Clippers. Serge Ibaka's going to the Clippers. But Mark Gasol is returning to the Raptors. There you go. There you go. Sorry, a little basketball talk there. Okay, that woke me up a little bit. Okay, guys, let's get back to work. Let's have a drink here. Anyway, guys, a little basketball talk there. I'm a Raptors fan. That's why it's interesting. Me like, oh, what happened? What happened? There you go. Will this be on my other channel? No, it will not be. Yeah, Serge Ibaka is going to the Clippers. Well, I understand. Reuniting with Kawhi. They were good friends back in the day. But I think a mistake that Serge did, especially being a YouTuber, he sold his kind of sold out in terms of his YouTube channel, right? Because he had some great things going with his YouTube channel, and then he sold his chef show. Because Serge Ibaka, he actually had this show on YouTube where he would cook these really weird things, right? He's a French guy, and he would cook these weird things and then get these NBA players to come and eat his food. His like really weird food. And it was pretty funny. But then he sold the series to Bleacher Report. I believe it was Bleacher Report he sold it to. And it just wasn't the same after that. So I always like Serge Ibaka. So yeah, I wish him well wherever he goes. He's going with Kawhi again. That's where that infamous video came. What it do, baby? Okay, sorry, guys. I know a lot of people not basketball fans here, so I won't talk too much about that. So, okay, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. So sorry I'm being a bit slow today, but I'm glad you're liking how it's going there. How's the Ryan Reynolds drawing? It's done. It's finished. Completo, even colored, fully colored already. I'm holding off on that, like I mentioned before. We're still working on the effects for that particular video there. Though I am not, I will tell you right now before you get your hopes up, I am not compositing myself in his movies or anything like that. Not like we did for The Rock. The artwork itself, though, it's very similar to how the Rock one turned out. It looks very much like the Rock video. I'm glad I had the coffee. I feel much better now. So hold on. Just make sure. I want to see how much he signed for. There you go. So we'll see. Let's see here. Primus is really cool. You know, what's it called? People have been wanting me to do a Primus drawing for a long time. So we'll see. But again, guys, it's one of those things. Those most detailed drawing hours, they take a long time. You guys know that. It takes about 20 hours for one. So I would like to do another. You know what? Let me ask you guys. You guys are here. We're buddies. We're friends. If I were to do another most detailed drawing ever, what should it be of? That would also be a little bit commercial in that sense, where the regular folk would go, hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. Like for example, who in the Marvel universe could use the that treatment? Actually, I might do one a little bit later. Mechagodzilla, yeah. Primus, yeah, for sure. Mechagodzilla, definitely. That you know what? I was surprised how well I did that Godzilla one recently. I got a friend, a very young kid. He's a friend of mine. I've been a friend of their family for quite a while, and there's this very young kid. He is like an expert in everything. Godzilla, like knows the eras, the different types of Godzillas out there, the lizards and all that stuff. You know, I did my Did You Knows, and he was correcting me on my Did You Knows. It's a young kid too. He's like 6. He's so because I've been a friend of his parents for a long time, and I was like, oh man, now that's a hobby. You know, so okay, I have something planned for The Mandalorian. Okay, and again, guys, I'm very, very curious about the outsider's point of view on The Mandalorian right now. I am, because they're tying in a lot of legend stuff right now. They're tying in, you know, without going into spoilers, but tying in things from the the original series and all that, and it's fun for the very hardcore Star Wars fan. But I want to know for a person who's not really that into Star Wars, what they think of this type of series. Are they lost with all the stuff that's going on right now? I just need my hold on, guys. I just need my ellipse guide. There we go. So I am curious. I am very, very curious. Maybe you guys tell me if you're not really that big of a Star Wars fan. If you're watching The Mandalorian, what you guys think about it? Because it's very, very interesting to me. So we'll see. Maybe you guys could tell me. Voltron versus Megazord. Who wins? That's great. I'll go Voltron. Experience. I'll go for experience. By the way, guys, if you if you guys want to learn more about the history of Power Rangers, there's that series on Netflix, The Toys That Made Us. It's a fabulous series. It's fantastic. I've watched most of the episodes. You guys know I don't watch a lot of TV. That series I had to watch because it was you learn so much about how all of these all these favorite toys that I loved growing up, how they came to be. And they do it in such a fun way too. That's one thing I really love about those documentaries. They're really fun. They're very fun, easy watch. So I'm not sure if any of you guys have caught any of those episodes or not, but I absolutely love them. They're great. The Toys That Made Us. Loving that Pokemon card in the back. Oh, thank you. You mean this one over here? This one right here? Yeah, thank you very much. There you go. Person who has never seen Star Wars be able to enjoy The Mandalorian on its own. Yeah, for sure the first season. I highly beat the first season. The second season, though, there's so much references in there. And that's the thing. And that's from someone who knows all the references. It's wonderful for me. I just want to know, for the person that doesn't know what's going on, how they're affected by it. I'm sure they like it, but definitely not to the extent of someone who's into all this lore. But then again, you don't just cater to people who are brand new with a lot of stuff. Of course, you do want to add some Easter eggs and stuff. That's what makes it fun, But I am planning a very, very fun piece of art for that as well, guys. And I have a wonderful video idea for it already. So I plan on releasing it probably the week after the series finishes. So here's hoping that people love it all the way through. Because it could hurt me if people don't like it. If people don't like the ending of it, it could hurt me. Because I'm already going to start production on this video. So it's going to take 4 weeks to actually do this video. And people don't like it at the end. That could that could hurt. It's so far so good for the most part. Right? Of course, you're going to get your little controversies here and there. But, have I watched John Campia's film so far? Yes, I've seen the whole movie, actually. I've seen it. He sent it to me. I needed to see it because I told you guys I was making the movie poster for it. So I need to know what it was about, and the main points and all that stuff. So, and it's a great doc. It's a great documentary. If you guys are film lovers, very interested in this stuff, how trailers come to be, how marketing directors look at trailers and how they put it together. It's a wonderful documentary. So kudos to my buddy John, that great Canadian kid, Mr. John Campia, for putting that together. And again, that's my hand in the poster. That's my hand in the poster. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Can't wait for Taika's Star Wars movie. Me too. I cannot wait. There you go. Okay. Good night, my friend. There you go. Among Us and Marvel style. I actually did one already, my friend. That was actually a recent one too. I actually did Among Us in a Marvel style. However, a little sneak peek. I actually have something else planned for Among Us. That's probably, I shouldn't have said that. But I did. So you guys are the first to hear. I'm actually planning something else with that. So we'll see how that goes. Beetleborgs, yes. Would I go head to head with another artist, most detailed friendly challenge? No. Nah, Sticky. I really don't like those type of competitions. I really don't. Like I did that with, Zach, but to be honest, I wasn't that comfortable doing it. Like he asked me if I wanted to do something like that. I'm like, okay, I'll do it just because we're buddies. But I'm really not into going head to head with another artist, and then people are like, okay, who's better? I'm really not into that kind of stuff. Really not. Especially if it's someone I respect and admire in terms of their art, right? Like, what pleasure do I have, if I were to win that? What pleasure would I have to lose that? You know what I mean? So I'm really not into that kind of thing. So again, I did that with Zach because he asked me. He asked me if I wanted to do it, and I was like, I don't know. And of course, both of us, we both reacted the same. In both of our videos, we're like, oh man, in his videos, very nice of Zach. He's like, oh yeah, James won easily, right? He's like that. And in my video, I'm like, oh yeah, Zach won easily. We were both like that. Right? So and then we let the fans decide, and the fans were pretty 50-50. They were 50-50. So I appreciate that, guys, my friend. Right? So. There you go. So probably not. There you go. Here's some most detailed drawing ideas. Ultron, R2-D2, C-3PO, RoboCop, Johnny 5, Wall-E. Yeah. Wall-E would be fun to do, like a grown-up Wall-E. Like to design him as like this giant mech and stuff like that. That would be fun. So okay, I've been really dogging it on this on this drawing, guys. I think I'm talking too much. The big red one, just subscribe to my second channel. Thank you, my friend. Love you. You're talented and humble artist. Thank you, my friend. Really means a lot to me. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate that. Good night, Keeman. Good night, Keeman. Christopher, I read your comment. And that's kind of a spoiler, so I won't read it out loud, but I agree with you. I agree with you, but I think that's where they're going. I agree with you. I think that's where they're going with it. But we'll see. Especially the latest episode. I think that's where we're going with it. But I'm not going to read your comment because I think that's a little spoilerish. On the spoilerish side. Definitely a little bit on the spoilerish side. Okay, guys, I gotta get going on this thing. I've been dogging it. All right, so Meki would be fun to see. There you go. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? That's the thing, Sticky. It's like, who am I to say, one artist is better than the other? I have artists that I prefer, but that doesn't mean that they're better artists, right? Like, let me give you an example. I put up Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane, two completely different artists, right? Their styles are completely different. If I were to lean more to one, I would say Jim Lee. mainly because I collected his comics more at the time, but I love Todd's stuff as well, you know. So, but I'm sure there's someone who would love Todd's stuff more than Jim Lee. A lot of people don't like Rob Liefeld's work. I love Rob Liefeld's work. I absolutely love his work. It's, to be honest, he's one of the reasons I wanted to be a comic book artist was Mr. Rob Liefeld. If I'll be completely honest with you, he was one of my bigger influences, Mr. Rob Liefeld. I loved Youngblood. I loved Youngblood. Also, like, you know, the coloring. Like, I believe his studio was the first one to really implement computer coloring and everything. He was one of the first ones to do that, right? So you couldn't match their coloring. And in that era, what they used to do with the coloring, oh, man. Now it's standard. That kind of coloring standard now. But back then, that was the first time we saw it, you know? So very subjective. Very subjective. That's why I don't like art competitions. I really don't. I don't like it, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. Like Ubisoft has an art competition every year. And then they hire, like, you usually hire the top 5. They'll have a winner, and they usually hire the top 5. 2 of my students actually both entered that contest. One of them got 3rd place. One of them got 3rd place 1 year. The next year, my other student, he won the competition. Both of them are currently working at Ubisoft and doing incredibly well. 2 of the most talented guys I know working there. And I constantly tell them every single day, I taught you everything you know. No, to be honest, they taught me more than I taught them, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. There you go. There you go, Wade. There you go. Weblight has a few Youngblood comics. Yeah. What's it called? It's unfortunate right now. It's really unfortunate what happened to Robin, that he doesn't own Youngblood anymore. And then that's a mess. You want to read about a real business mess? Look up Youngblood right now. What's happened to Youngblood over the past couple years? Oh boy, that's a mess, and that's too bad. That's too bad because I love Youngblood. That's again one of the main reasons I got into comics, Youngblood, and that's a mess. I do. So just if you want to read a good conspiracy thing, go read that. Go read those stories. So there you go. Let's see here. What's up? Hi. There you go. Let's see here. Sticky said Spawn, one of favorites for art, Kid Spawn. Spawn, yeah, absolutely. Spawn was great. Also Calvin and Hobbes. Yeah, love Calvin and Hobbes. That's great. Oh, thank you, Andy. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Okay, guys. I have been stalling. I have been going back and forth trying to get this coffee to kick in. It's finally kicked in. You know, I feel pretty good. So let's not waste this NRG. Okay, I'm going to go here. Let's bring this down here. And I'm going to go ahead. Let me just grab a thicker a pen here. Okay, I need my 8. Let me look for my 8 here. Where am I 8? Got a lot of 3s here, but I want my 8. Where's my 8? Like 5 3s here. There's my 8. Okay. Oh, there you go. You have not done the Sinister Six mashup. Well, technically I did. Well, it wasn't 6. It was 15. But and also, because I did that already, I have no desire to do the Sinister Six anymore because I kind of did one already. So, but to be fair, all of the people that I included in that Spider-Man Rogue Gallery mashup there, Henry, they were all members of the Sinister Six at one point. So, checkmate. Boom! Checkmate. And you know what? And I will, you know what, guys? I will probably do some more mashup videos. I just got to think again. I just got to think about the angle behind them. So I will probably do more mashup videos. I will probably do more. I'll definitely be doing more kids drawings videos for sure. I'll definitely be doing more of those. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how I could make it do it better than how I've been doing it. That's all. You know, adding more entertainment, adding more story. You know, that's the type of thing I want to do at this point here. So. Let's see here. Do I know Jim Fernandez? No, I don't. There you go. What's up? What's up, man? Boy, man. Hey, man. What's up, man? Okay. So, this is one of the... Okay, so I'm at the point, guys, where I'm like, okay, let's finish this off, okay, with minimal detail as possible. Add the darks to it, and then we'll go in and add some ancillary detail to it, okay? So just enough. I'm at the just enough mode here. Just so we could get this done reasonably in time. Again, I feel pretty good at this point. That coffee helped a lot. It did. It did. 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 Let's see here. Have I seen PJ in my streams? I haven't seen PJ in a while. He was in my stream, I think a couple months ago, but hopefully he's doing well. Yeah, we haven't talked in a while, actually. My buddy PJ. Hopefully he's doing well. Yeah, so anyway, minimum detail, yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. Can't see what I'm doing. So at this point, guys, I'm just making, filling in the lines, and then I'm going to go with the black marker and then just start filling in all the dark parts. And then once that's done, then we're in the unnecessary detail area. stuff like that. Unnecessary detail. This detail is so unnecessary. My son's up late. Why are you up so late, buddy? Why are you up so late? Why are you up so late? It's midnight already. I don't want to go to bed, everybody. Are you playing a game or are you just watching? You're just watching. I gotta wake you up early. We gotta work out. You know why? Hey, we gotta work out in the morning. Come on, because your dad's fat. Come on. Your dad's gotta lose some weight. Gotta help me out, man. Gotta help your dear old dad out. Unnecessary detail. How come that detail is so unnecessary? There you go. There you go. Weren't you working out? Well, I am now. I wasn't back then. I gained a lot of weight, dudes. I gained a lot of weight. Mumra, that'd be fun. That would be fun. What else, guys? What else, guys? Tell me. Most detailed drawing ever. What else should I do? Unnecessary detail. This detail is so unnecessary. Okay, we'll just do the other side, and then we can actually start the darks in there. There you go. Brainiac or Spawn. There you go. All DC superheroes. Isn't there like I know Marvel heroes, isn't there like 7,000? Something like 7,000 or something like that, right? And something crazy like that. Now, of course, if there's anyone crazy enough to try it, it's this guy. But I don't feel so crazy right now. Let's see if this ellipse guide is. I don't think this ellipse is big enough. I feel small. Okay. Let's see here. Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger. There you go. You know, again, that would be a fun one to do. That's actually not a bad idea there, Charles, for a fun little video. To turn them into Avengers or whatever. You know, I know, Charles, you've been wanting me to do that for a while, right? But most detailed drawing ever of Thor. That could definitely be fun. I was going to say, that would be definitely fun. That'd be definitely fun. I'll be definitely your thumb. Let's see here. And the whole video will be me eating cereal. The whole video will be me eating cereal. So, Stewie, that's cereal killers. Very nice. Serial killers. I like that. I like that. There you go. Draw Doraemon in a bottle. You know, people have been asking me about that. You're not the first one. People have been asking me about that. Maybe we'll do that in one of these streams. That would be fun, I think. In one of these streams, we could do something like that. Okay. So let me just finish this off, guys. I think we're almost in the darks territory right now. Just pulling up my reference here, guys. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. It's time to do some darks. There you go. Let's see here. The H.R. Geiger's alien ship. That would be fun, for sure. I think this is the first time I mentioned cereal mascots. So I know somebody else has been. Somebody else has been asking me to do that for quite a while. The cereal mascots type thing. But, you know, great minds think alike, my friend. Great minds think alike. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go! Break out my purple pink marker. Actually, not this purple pink. Let's break out the inferior but still works well marker. Thank you, Weblight. Appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. All right, let's get going. This would be in darkness. 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 Unnecessary It's actually not unnecessary detail. This detail is necessary. Unnecessary detail. Unnecessary detail. There you go. Let's see here. I've never seen you draw any Star Trek. There's some great characters in that series. Well, I did draw Star Trek Into Darkness. There you go. That was my second ever YouTube video, my friend. It was me drawing Star Trek Into Darkness. But yeah, you're right. I haven't drawn like any original Star Trek or anything like that, for sure. So, oops. There we go. Yeah. Where's my light source? Top. Okay, so let me just go down here. Let's see here. Multiple Terminators. Yep. War Queen. T-800 Terminator. Yeah. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm quiet because I'm concentrated. I have to concentrate right now. Right now, I'm concentrating. I'm concentrating on my drawing. That's right. I am concentrating on my drawing. Yes. All right. The Borg. What's everyone's favorite band? I don't know. Oh my. Thank you, Stewie B. Thank you. I appreciate that. There you go. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. All right. We're drawing Voltron. It's deep voice time. Yes, it is. There you go. All right. Hi, Joshua. Hello. Hi. Oh, thank you. Wow, that drawing can talk. Yes, it can. I'll way ahead of you. Yes. Aww. James has turned into George the Guy. That's pretty good. I like that one. Oh. Oh boy. The power of the voice amplifies. Yes. I'm right now adding shadow to the drawing. It will make it look nicer. And it covers my mistakes. All right. Yes. There we go. All right. There you go. What do I do to relax? I talk like this. That's what I do. I like to draw. All right. There we go. This is the way. This is the way. Oh, deep voice laugh. Oh. I can't do the deep voice laugh. Oh, that's my deep voice. All right. Make you laugh. I'm glad of Dragon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. Yes. All right. Just playing, guys. Just playing. We're having fun. We're having fun here today. On a Saturday night. It's a Saturday night and I ain't got nobody. I got some money because I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. All in and off away. That's an oldie. That was an oldie. That was an oldie, but a goodie. My baby couldn't do the cha-cha-cha. All right. Now, what's else? I'm Sub-Zero, Grandmaster of the Lukoi? Lukoi. I don't know how to say it, but Lukoi. Is that the voice that caught my voice attention? No. Is it time for unnecessary? Not yet. We're almost there. We're almost at unnecessary detail time, my friends. Almost. right. Ready Player One, most detailed drawing. You know what would be fun is what's it called? Battle Angel, Alita. Like they have some really, really fun designs in that movie. Again, it's one of those things where it's not going to get much views because not many people watched that movie or liked it. Like I personally like that movie a lot. Actually, if I'm going to be completely 100 with you, I like that movie. Battle Angel, Alita. I am inevitable. We're almost at unnecessary detailed. Almost there. Almost. What time is it, by the way? It's 2:30. Went way longer than I thought it was going to be for this one. But then again, it is like a big robot type thing. And I was half asleep for half of this thing. So almost time for unnecessary detail. But yeah, this some of you are asking, is this going on the main channel again? It won't be. That's why we don't do any YouTubing. We don't do anything like that. We're just here to draw and have fun, guys. So let's see. I'm Batman. 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 Who do you work for? I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I lost it, guys. I officially lost it. There you go. That made me do it. That put me over the edge. Put me over the edge there, my friends. I'm Batman. Get over here. That actually hurt my voice when I said that one. That hurt. Hello. Hi. Yes. All right. So I am practicing for something. I'll admit that wasn't random. I've been trying to practice that voice for a good week, and you guys will see why. Hopefully, in the next video. Okay. Good night. I'm waking you up in 4 hours. Aha. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I'm Fat Man. I'm Fat Man. Because I'm Batman. No, that's from what's it called? Hissy, right? Hissy. How it should have ended. Because I'm Batman. Almost there, guys, for unnecessary detail. Almost. Let me just fix up the head here. Just gotta fix up the head, and then we gotta do the outline. And then it's time for unnecessary detail, all right? Oops. Almost. This Voltron looks a lot like Batman. I am your father. I am now creating comics. Hey, James in the back. Oh, are you talking about my son? There you go. All right. Just calling up some reference. There you go. Let's see here. Almost there, guys. Almost. Almost. Deep voice. Unnecessary detail. All right. All right. Unnecessary detail. Unnecessary detail. That detail is so unnecessary. Okay, I think we're ready for the unnecessary part of the drawing. I'm not ready yet. I just realized I forgot some stuff. And now I remembered. Now it's time to add some unnecessary detail. Stuff that shouldn't be there, but it is anyway. My point is to distract you from the perspective problems. Oh, there you go. Taylor is working on the backing track, and he's not joking. Unnecessary detail. That detail is so unnecessary. Look at all this unnecessarily. This is all stuff that shouldn't be there. But if I go fast enough, nobody will care. Okay. More detail than the Great Grisoo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Boy. SEO Art says, do we still need to remind you about the Discord after? Actually, no, because we looked at the Discord already, my friend. We did that earlier when I was drinking coffee. I'm not sure if you saw that already. But yeah, and then we did take a look at a lot of the newer colors, and you guys did a fantastic job. Fantastic. Fantastic. You guys did fantastic. I really like your colors. They were fantastic. Thank you. Really? Thank you. Thank you very much. Can we be friends? Okay. All right. Unnecessary detail. Oh, this detail is so unnecessary. Actually, this goes like this. I actually need to add a little bit more darks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oops. I dropped my marker. I dropped it. There you go. There you go. There you go, pal. Hey. Hi, Scoob. Scoob! Scoob! What you drawing there, Scoob? You're drawing late tonight, Scoob. I don't know why I started doing that voice. That didn't make any sense. I like this voice better. It makes more sense for me to do this voice. Then Scoob! There you go. The Grinch. Well, Roll. Scoob! Okay, anyway. Whoa, Frankie. Okay, coming along, guys. Coming along. Coming along. All right. Yes. 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 Back. Way back. Yes. 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 You can tell I'm losing it, right? Guys. You guys can pretty much tell I'm losing it at this point, right? I think we're ready to sing now. James lost it. Let's see here. Sunday school this week, yes. Yes, my friend, tomorrow. Ready to go? It's a very, very good lesson. For the patrons, we're going to be filming 2 lessons tomorrow. Okay, and then for everyone else, the ones I'm going to be filming tomorrow, you won't see probably for another few weeks. Okay, but they will be the first ones to see it. So I hear Marv Albert last voice mixed with Vince Scully. That was my hope. That was my hope. Try to put them together. Yes! Back! Way back! Yes! Yes! You know, when I actually do these type of commissions at a convention, what I would do is I would time myself for certain areas, right? Because I have so many. You have to finish all the commissions at the convention, right? So something like this, I would probably take 2 hours at a convention. Like we went a little bit longer today because I'm just taking my time and having some fun with you guys. So when we would go ahead and do this, like I would give myself like an hour to lay out and slow, or maybe like 30 minutes or so to do the pencil layout, and then about maybe an hour to put the line art and the darks to it. And then after that, then I would go in and then take 30 minutes and just to add as many lines as I can. So that's usually my process whenever I do this at a convention. Like my buddy Alex Milne always berated me for the amount of detail I put in my commissions, right? But to be fair though, like if you look at Alex's commissions, they're really highly detailed on his own too. Whew. Okay, take care, Stewie. Take care. Let's see here. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. All right. I just figured out the baseline, so I'll record a couple sounds. We'll definitely take a look at it tomorrow, my friend. All right. Yes. Okay, so I'm not talking that much, guys. I'm just trying to, we're getting there. We're getting to the home stretch here, my friends. Home stretch. Still a bunch of stuff I want to add to this thing, though. I might erase this just to kind of see where we're at. It's kind of hard to see because there's pencil lines everywhere. And that's one, at least with the blue pencil, you don't have to worry about those pencil lines. But now the pencil lines can actually obscure what you think is going on in your drawing here. Okay. Gotta fix these legs. Can I draw alien xenomorph barrel of alien mama? Probably not my thing. Not my thing. Like, it's one of those things where, I get requests to draw like a lot of characters. I genuinely, to do that, I genuinely have to be interested in the subject matter. So I can't just go ahead and draw like 800 or something if I'm completely not into that particular property. And if I can be honest, I never was really into Alien. I believe I've seen it, or if I've seen it, it was like a long time ago. I have seen Alien, but not jumping up and down for that, Now, would that mean if they came up to me and wanted me to make a movie poster, would I turn that down? No, of course not. But it's not something I'm over the moon about. So, thank you, Imagine Losing. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Sleepy? Yes, I am. That dude be sleeping. That dude be sleeping. He's a sleepo. What a sleepo. That guy, he sleeps a lot. Mm-hmm. Do. Fix this leg. Let's see here. Yeah. No. I've heard it's really good for sure. Like, I just never got around to watching Alien. Do you prefer Alien over Aliens? Like I've heard both ways, right? I've heard people really like Alien more. So, wake up! Let's see here. 1 p.m. Yeah, it's around 1 o'clock a.m. my time. That's why. 1 o'clock a.m. So. Okay, let me do some erasing. Actually, let me just add a little bit more detail here. Unnecessary detail. Oh, these have circles in them. Let's see here, like that. I don't like that ellipse. Let's see, where's my other one? You follow the foot? Yep. Unnecessary detail. Oh, it's too big. Oh, no, it's not. No, you're getting tired. You can't even see. Mm-hmm. Coming up to the end. Maybe. Unnecessary detail. All right. Okay, let me just add some detail in the head. Here. Let's see here. Is Flash Gordon too niche? It might be. Like that's really, it's a really old comic series and a really old movie. You know, that's like a 70s movie, right? So, yeah, might be. All right. All right. I'm almost done the Voltron there. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Okay, let's do some erasing. Okay, so erasing, we'll do our background, and then I'm going to add just a bit more lines here. Okay, so. Because after I erase it, I'm like, I'm gonna add more stuff to it. So let's do the black background first, and then we'll add more stuff. Yeah, I never seen Flash Gordon. Never seen it. Let's go to the side. Okay, oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. You're getting very sleepy. I am getting very sleepy. Let's see here. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? There you go. Okay. Okay. Good night, Taylor. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. See you tomorrow. Can't wait to hear that bass line. Okay, guys, don't worry. We're almost done here, guys. Let me just finish this off. Gonna see if we're gonna add just a bit more detail to this, and that's pretty much it. Gonna be it for this stream. And how long have we gone so far? I don't know. Another 4-hour one. top. All right. Sharpie ASMR. That's what this part of the video is right now, guys. Okay. Almost there, guys. Almost. Almost. Okay, and here. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Okay, good night, Sticky. Good night, Sticky. There you go. So just adding a little bit of, again, really unnecessary. Like all this stuff's not really necessary. I could stop here, but just want to add a few more just for my own sanity, you know? So I'm just taking a quick gander around everything, guys, and trying to see if there's anything else I could add that would make a difference. To be honest, a lot of these little lines I'm adding right now probably won't make a difference in the long run. I didn't sing that much today, guys. Usually I sing a lot more. But not today. So there you go. Oh, thank you, my buddy Shay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, predators, aliens. Okay, I think we're coming up to the end here, guys. A lot of fun with this one. This was fun. Just took me a while, just because a little bit tired. A little bit tired. I won't lie. And again, it's one of those things where maybe I'll look at it tomorrow and want to change a few things, but for the most part, I think. How long have we gone? We've gone. Let me check the actual stream. 1 second. If I look at the actual stream, we've gone like for 3 hours and 40 minutes. There we go. Today was acting lessons with James. That's right. Like all these little lines here, they probably won't add to it as much as I think it would, but I'm here like, why not? I'll do this. Oops. Just add this. I'm going to take a step back and take a look at it, but I think that's it, guys. I think that we're done for now. It took me quite a bit of time, this one, if I'm going to be honest with you. A lot longer than I thought. Okay, let me just add one more thing to the side. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I got Koi's approval. There you go. Thank you, my buddy. So I'm just going to go here and finish off this border. Finish off the border, and then I'll bring the camera back. Let me see if you guys can see the whole thing. I know it's a little close in. I don't have the right lens with me, so I'm going to have to just kind of back it up a little bit. Okay, and then I think I gotta sign this thing, right? I gotta sign this thing. All righty. All right. Okay, so let's just move back. Let's just move back a bit. 1 second here, my friends. And so we could actually see the whole thing. which is good. You know, every time we do the stream, the battery is just about to run out. There you go. Something like that. There you go. And that is Vehicle Voltron in a Marvel style. Okay, let me just sign the bottom here. Just going to go ahead and sign the bottom right here. There you go. And that's it, my friends. That is it for today. Hopefully you guys like it. A lot of fun. Took way longer than I thought it was going to. They always do. They always do. But at the same time, a lot of fun. To my friend Koi, hopefully you like this. Hopefully you like it. And thank you guys for watching today. You know, there you go. I think you should see a lot of love. A lot of Lionel Richie and the Commodores loves by someone. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I could feel it in your eyes. I could feel it in your smile. I don't know the words. You're all I ever wanted. I was off. And my arms are open wide, 'cause I don't know what to say. And I don't know what to do. But let me stop. I forgot the words. Whatever. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. So the next live stream will actually be on Monday. Okay, Monday night, around the same time. We'll see. Maybe we'll start a little bit earlier, 9 or 10. A little bit easier this time around. Or in theory, it should be a little easier. Watch, it's gonna be harder. That's it. That's my usual famous last words, my friends. Famous last words. It was easier. Now it's harder. We will do that on Monday. If you are a patron, I should be going live all day long tomorrow. And we were filming the Sunday School. Oh, and I will have a new episode of Sunday School for everybody out tomorrow. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, joining the stream. Yeah, that's it, Ken. That's it, Ken. I'm going to sleep, man. It's 1:30 in the morning for me, 1:23 in the morning anyway for me. So thank you guys for coming along and for everything. You guys are the best. All right. So if you are new to my channel, you're new to my stream, please consider subscribing to this channel. YouTube.com/JamesRace. Hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends. Hit the like button, guys. Before you leave, make sure you hit that like button. And if this channel introduced you to me, why don't you go ahead and check out my second channel, YouTube.com/JamesRace. And if any of you are interested in a commission as well, just message me on my website, jamesracemedia.com, contact, and there is a drop down for commission, and then you could actually say what kind of commission you want, and then I could give you a quote from there. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. And remember, my name is James, and I'm your best friend. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.